All right, Josh, it's about 5 past or so. So let's get going here.
Yeah, sounds good. Um, hey, welcome everyone. First class. We've got the dream team here with myself, Bobby, and Kyle's on the call today. So this is our weekly live Zoom that we got going on. So let's go ahead and let's get this party started, everyone. Again, first and foremost, hey, welcome to the live call today. We got some really great information for you guys. And I definitely want to start off first by telling you guys that with our live Zoom, we have something that we're launching right now, which is going to be called a live stream plus, right? First class live stream plus. And what that is that this is an opportunity to where not only are we going to live stream and give you guys our weekly updates, our weekly information, but in addition, the plus is where we have an opportunity to do like a Q&A with the community. All right. So anytime you guys see on social media, on our platforms, and we're referring to our live stream plus, just know that it's our live stream, and two, it's an addition with the Q&A aspect of that. All right. So for today, today's going to be our first live stream plus that we have with you guys. So towards the end, we'll have an opportunity to do some Q&As for you guys. I see questions that are in the chats right now, which is awesome. We'll try our best to answer everything in a prompt manner, all that jazz. Okay. But other than that, I'm gonna pass the ball to
Recording
Bobby.
in progress.
Bobby does have some information to give to you guys right now. And again, just to recap real quick, we are launching our live stream plus, and what that is, it's our live stream. The plus is with the additions of the Q&As that we have. All right. So, Bobby, I'll let you go ahead and take over.
Sweet. Sounds good. So, what the first thing we want to do is introduce you to one of our newest programs that we mentioned last week. That is officially live as of right now. And that is our FCFF weekly bulletin, or our weekly newsletter, which we are calling Flight, FLIGHT. This is going to be a way for us to interact with all of you by sending out a weekly update or a weekly bulletin on all things that we discussed throughout this call, important updates, contests, giveaways, any important business that we have to work with and give information to you about will be in that FCFF weekly bulletin that is released every single Friday. If you go to our website and you spend about 5 seconds or so on the website, you will see a pop-up that comes onto the screen. Typing your email address into that pop-up, subscribe to the FCFF weekly bulletin, and every single week when that bulletin is released, you will receive an email with that bulletin in your email. So again, this is a great way for everybody to receive information about what is happening with the FCFF, both on the front end, but also on the back end as well, and also give you some insight into some announcements that we may have about contests, about new programs that we're running, new features we may be adding, so on and so forth. So I implore everybody on this call and everybody listening in to join that subscription, to subscribe to Flight, as it really is a true and phenomenal source of information that every single person in our community will find extremely helpful moving forward. So again, go to our website, www.firstclassforexfunds.co or .com. Wait about 5 seconds or so for the pop-up to appear. Put in your email address, so press subscribe, and moving forward, you will receive the FCFF weekly bulletin, which again is called Flight. With that, we're going to pass it to Kyle to talk about some of the important updates that we have regarding payouts and some really awesome news we have for you about some cool features we're adding to FCFF.
Yeah, so just to go over the payout issues, for now on, we're going to be giving out the payouts on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's what we're going to be. I mean, we're starting it now. So everyone that's getting payouts will be getting them Tuesdays and Fridays. That's the payout structure that we have set up right now. We are trying to, make it as fast as possible, get everybody approved as fast as possible. So again, just, try to stay patient, and we're getting to them. I see somebody in the chat said, their payout, they've been waiting for their payout and they just want to know that it's not forgotten about. I can assure you that it's definitely not forgotten about. We see all the payouts. It's just, we're doing our due diligence for everything. And then also, I want to talk to everybody about the affiliate program. What we're starting as affiliate, we're going to have like tiers. So it'll be like a tier 1 for 50 referrals, tier 2 for 100, tier 3 for 500, and so on and so forth. And you'll be able to get 5% discount, 7.5% discount, and 10%. And that's as well as if you're an affiliate of ours, that's your referral fee as well. So if your discount code is 5%, then your referral fee is 5%. And then we're also going to be giving bonuses once the tiers are hit. So you could get, once you have 50 paid referrals, you'll be able to give out like a 100K account and increase in the commission as well. And then the tier 2, 100 paid referrals, you get 2 free 100K accounts to give out to your community if you have one, or you have them for yourself. And then tier 3, it's 500 paid referrals, and you'll get 4 100K accounts and increase the commissions. That will probably change. We'll probably end up giving different size accounts, bigger accounts, but that's just what it is for right now. And that's pretty much it that I have on my end. Josh, if you want to continue.
Yeah, absolutely. I think actually we got Bobby that needs to kind of update on some more social media stuff.
Yeah. So as we mentioned last week, we are moving forward with interviews. Thank you to everybody that has reached out over social media to ask to be interviewed. We really appreciate not only you reaching out to us, but also your desire to engage with us. It does not go unnoticed whatsoever. Again, if you want to be interviewed, being interviewed is a great way to shine some light on yourself, on your community, if you happen to be a part of one. It also is a great way for you to show off who you are as a trader, your mentality, and also give us a idea of your experience and let everybody know in the community your experience with working with FCFF. So again, if you want to be interviewed, please feel free to reach out over social media, as you are going to be answered, and we are looking for more people to want to be interviewed. With that, Josh, you want to talk a little bit about the giveaway that we're going over?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to kind of touch up on those interviews, I know that I have personally sent some emails out to the community requesting if there's a chance to be interviewed, because it's you guys are rocking out, man. You guys are doing such a great job, and it's super important to our community, the first class community, that we're highlighting those individuals who are on their third, fourth payout, not just like big payouts, but they've been consistent in their payouts. So they've been consistent with their strategy. They're not really running into problems and whatnot. So again, with the interviews, like Bobby said, if you're interested, yeah, reach out social media, but keep an eye on your emails as well, because I know I've sent some emails out to the community trying to see if we can connect and if we can link up and whatnot. We'd love to hear your guys' story, what your guys' strategy is, and give you guys an opportunity to tell your story to the community. All right.
And Josh, real quick on that as well. Because I know there's some confusion about what people think interviews are. Yeah, you know what? Yes, we are here to interview people that have done well with us. Whether it be somebody who's received a $50,000 payout, or those who have received multiple payouts and have been consistent in their trading. But at the end of the day, what we're looking for are honest reviews and honest interviews. We want to hear about your experience with us, because not only does it make us understand where we are currently at and what we need to get better with, but it also gives us a great barometer as to where we need to go and where we need to get to. So obviously we see things on our end, and we understand things from the trader point of view as well, as we all are traders. But it's really important that we understand what the community is looking for. And obviously there are a few things that we put into place over the last few weeks to help increase our overall capacity, which again was a note from the community. And we have gotten a lot better at that. But again, this is supposed to be something that is true and honest. We are not here trying to deceive anyone with fake interviews. That's not who we are. So again, if you're interested in being interviewed and giving a true and honest review, we would love to speak with you.
Absolutely. With that being said, let's talk about this giveaway that, was brought up earlier in the live, right? So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are giving a giveaway. We're proud to announce that we are giving a 200K account. And the way any one of our traders in the community can get this account is by the subscription to Flight. Okay, it's the actual subscription to our newsletter. So we're gonna give you guys about a week, right? A week's time. So if you subscribe to our newsletter before the live stream next Wednesday, all right, before the live stream next Wednesday, your name will go into a raffle, and we're going to be raffling off a 200K account.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, it's not a 10K, it's not a 50K, it's not even 100K. It's a 200K account. And to reiterate that, you just got to sign up for the subscription for the newsletter, which is called Flight. Flight, a first-class Forex funds newsletter. Bullets. Hey guys, Bobby, you want to add anything to that really quick?
Yeah. So again, just how do you subscribe? Go onto our webpage, wait about 5 seconds or so. Then you will see a pop-up come onto the middle of your screen. Input your email, press subscribe, and that is all you have to do. Not only are you going to be now subscribed to this weekly bulletin, again called Flight, which is a great source for all information for all of our community, but you automatically are entered into the 200K giveaway as well, 200K evaluation giveaway. So this is something that me personally, as a trader, I would love to do. And I implore everybody on this call and everybody who listens to this call after the fact to do so as well. Flight is full of important and great information, stuff that you may not hear on a regular basis from other prop firms, or stuff you may not hear other prop firms not even mention. We are putting it out there because we want to be upfront, we want to be honest, we want to be open with our community. So it's really going to be a phenomenal way for us to interact with you. And it's going to be a great way for you to potentially win a 200K evaluation. So again, go onto the website, wait about 5 seconds, wait for that subscription pop up to appear, put in your email address, press subscribe, and you're automatically entered into that 200K evaluation giveaway.
So there's about 200 of you guys on this live call right now, right? Live stream plus. So you 200, you guys are the first ones to know about the subscription. So we're encouraging you guys to go out there, subscribe, make sure that you're getting an opportunity to be in this raffle for the 200K account. Next thing, actually something that's super legit that we're offering to the community. As you guys know, we say this week after week. We're listening to you guys. So moving forward, we are going to start doing live problem-solving issues with Kyle and the team, potentially once or twice a week. For sure, once a week. That date will be determined. It's either going to be like a Tuesday or a Thursday, but this is going to give individuals an opportunity to be on Zoom with us, to be live, and to actually bring your concerns to Kyle and the team. And we're going to be able to live problem solve your guys' issues, whatever it is that you're running into in that moment. All right. We understand and we recognize that, we are bottlenecked on certain platforms and whatnot. But for those of you guys who continue to be patient with us, we love the idea of the community bringing that idea to us, and it's like, you know what? Let's give the people what they want. Let's do some live problem solving right then and there. All right, guys. So Kyle and the team will most likely start that next week, probably a Tuesday, Thursday format. But this live stream, or sorry, this live Zoom call for problem solving is only going to be limited to 100 people at a time. Okay, again, just to reiterate that, it's going to be limited to 100 people at a time. So let's say it's the first 100 people that log in. Once your, issue is solved or whatnot, we're going to highly recommend that you guys log off or sign off of Zoom. So that way the next person who's waiting in the queue can get in and potentially get their issues solved in a more immediate manner. All right. So that's something that I think is going to really, really help us out. It's going to be super good. But also, again, what we do here is we are super transparent. You can't get any more transparent than working with Kyle on some of the issues that you are working with or that you have, right, with our COO. So we're bringing it to you guys. You guys asked for it. We're bringing it to you guys. So stay tuned for that. We'll most likely start either next Tuesday or next Thursday. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby, I don't know if we, I guess right now let's do our wrap up, right, for our little Q&A that we did. So
Yeah, well, let's tie this all together and then get into that our Q&A session. So kind of just leaning in here, Josh, Kyle, do you have any final notes before we get into the Q&A?
for me, gone are the days where we're going to continue to say sorry and all this stuff, right? We're trying to problem solve, we're trying to move forward. So, we do apologize if it's taking a little bit longer or whatever, but we're here to problem solve. As Kyle stated, these payouts are coming out much faster. You can look forward to 2 payout dates a week, depending on when you request your payouts. There's going to be an affiliate program. We are starting to do interviews now. Again, like within the last few weeks, last few months, our structure has become a lot stronger. And we're going to showcase that, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to showcase how much we've grown. We're going to continue to showcase how strong we are. But we also want to highlight the individuals who are doing this right, who are trading right. We want to highlight those people who continue to get consistent payouts, right? Our business isn't to highlight someone who has a massive payout. I also want to highlight the individuals who are on their 4th or 5th payout so far since being with us. Consistency in this Forex game, in this trading game, is absolutely key. And we want to be able to tell your guys' story as far as what consistency looks like. Remember, a lot of people, 90% of people in this world that you and I live in, they like to gamble. We're not really interested in those people who like to gamble. We want to bring to you guys strategies that work. We want to bring to you guys, Kyle used to tell me all the time when we used to trade, your mental fortitude, right? How mentally tough you are in your trade psychology. Those are super important for you to hear from other traders who are doing it live. All right. And then, besides the interviews, we got the giveaways that we're going to be doing. And then I think one of the big keys that we literally just talked about, family, is our live problem solving Zoom session. You're going to be able, once again, you're going to be able to bring an issue to us, and we will let you guys know how that's going to go, right? We don't suggest you guys give us those information out to the public. There'll be, once you log on, you can direct message us on the Zoom. But we're gonna problem solve those issues as best as we can, and we're gonna try to figure out what the problem is and where the roadblock is. Okay, I like what Bobby said earlier. Bobby said earlier, we're not in the business to just make a trader look bad, or we're not in the business of not paying people out. We're not in that business. Okay, we grow when you guys grow. So, we're going to continue those good efforts. We're going to continue to be true to who First Class is. Remember, you guys are all First Class members. When you're a First Class community trader, when you're a certified trader, that actually means something, right? If you go Webster's dictionary, First Class literally means the best of the best. And we will strive to get there. We're going to get there. Our efforts show that. And we encourage you guys to continue to walk that path with us. We're not the best right now, but I can promise you and I can guarantee you that our efforts are absolutely there on our goal to be the best, to be a priority, to be first class.
Yeah, Josh, definitely agree with you. Kyle, do you have any closing remarks before we get into the Q&A?
No, just that I'm gonna starting next Tuesday, I'm gonna do the live Zoom. We'll be taking in 100 people on the Zoom and I'll just answer questions and handle live issues right then and there. I'll probably do that around 10:30 or 11 a.m. Eastern Tuesday morning. And then we'll try it for Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we'll do it at a different time. That way, because so we're doing it each session or something like that, we'll keep switching it. That way it's for the New York people on Tuesday and for the Asia session on Thursday or something. And then we'll switch it up. So it's like London session. We'll do it at like, let's say, I don't know, 3 a.m. Eastern time so we can handle the London session as well. But that's pretty much it that I have on my end.
All right, sounds good. So we'll hop right into the Q&As here then, so we can get some stuff answered. And Kyle, while we have you here, can you just touch on those individuals that may have been waiting or that may be waiting longer than others, and they see people getting paid out before them?
Pretty much what it is, it's just that we're doing our due diligence, to be quite honest, there's a lot of people doing chargebacks. So the more chargebacks that we get, that we see, I understand that people are waiting, and, every single person that I speak to that did a chargeback and we fight it and we win a majority of them. Their answer always is, well, I waited 2 weeks for a payout, and I didn't get paid out, so I did a chargeback. Well, then you're not going to get paid. So don't think you're going to get paid and then did a chargeback, because that's not right for us anyways. It's just to have patience pretty much, and we're doing our best we can. But the more that you guys do this, the more that you guys are going to wait, and the longer the process it's going to take, because there's only so much that we can do when we're looking for the chargeback. We're looking to make sure that they're not hedging any type of accounts. Our software only does so much, and then we manually look at stuff. So, just the chargebacks are unnecessary. We're not scamming anybody. Literally, I don't know how many times I have to say that. I've literally told you guys many times, if you're living in the United States and you want to come to New Jersey and come to the office, message me on email or talk to somebody on support, and you can come set up a meeting with us. We've met with plenty of people, and we've met with account managers that are trying to work with us and stuff like that as well. So the payouts are just, not blaming you guys, but it's our fault as well, because we weren't prepared in the beginning. So, but now the delays are mostly, from the chargebacks, making sure that people aren't getting paid. If they did do a chargeback, that's one of the biggest issues that we're having now. Somebody did a chargeback for $20,000. They got paid out $20,000, did a chargeback for both of their accounts, and we won that dispute. So we got our money back from that, and they ended up having to pay. So you're not going to win, because we just show proof that the account, and you can think that you might win for 2 weeks, but once the credit card company does their research and we send the proof that you're actually on our platform, what are you going to do? Say somebody else did it? It's not going to work. You're committing fraud then. You're calling FCFF scam, but really, who's scamming? You guys would be if you're doing that.
Right. And also, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the payouts too, I like how, we are reminding you guys that we are doing our due diligence, right? There's a lot of people who take a massive amount of entries, right? So sometimes there's multiple reasons for why it may be taking a little bit longer. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Someone who's got 10,000 entries versus someone who has 200, Well, it's easier to comb through someone's account that has 200 entries versus 10,000 entries. Okay. So, again, we appreciate your guys' patience and whatnot. And like Kyle said, you're not being forgotten about. Okay. We're going to get there. You have not been forgotten about.
Also, Josh, that's part of the reason why I'm going to be doing like a live Zoom session with everybody and getting their issues resolved. That way, it's not like, a lot of because everybody that I do help, when I do get to their messages on Telegram or something, they're always like, oh, thank you so much for helping me. It's better to talk to somebody instead of emailing a support, and they feel like it's like an automated message. So, to be more involved with people, I'm going to try to, I would love to do everything in a day, but, it's impossible. We have too many people on the platform, and it will never happen. I could do it for 24 hours straight, and half of them wouldn't even be done. So we're going to stick to, doing it maybe 2 to 3 hours a day and trying to, build relationships with you guys. That way you guys feel more comfortable. We're not scamming. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just trying to do everything possible to get everything resolved. And we need your help also as well.
All right. So the next question is, can you please give us an idea of kind of what the roadmap looks like for some of these fixes and new features that we're adding? What I believe that this question is getting at is, what are we doing to fix the problem of the wait times that people are having? Kind of across the board.
Right now we brought on more staff, and it's just, as soon as everybody gets the hang of how everything works in the software, you're going to see major improvements. This month of February was more of like a learning curve for everybody. And a lot of it, what happened is, there's a lot of people being overwhelmed. So that's where like the teamwork comes in, where Josh might be stressed one day, and then, that's where I come in. I'm like, listen, we relax, we get at it together, and we fix all the issues together that we need to. And that way we can get everybody, and everybody's happy at the end of the day. Because the payouts are coming. We send the proof of payouts. There's so many people that are reaching out to us as well to, they want to bring on more people now because they know that we're not scamming. And that's pretty much, the whole process it's going to be quicker and easier. Once everything gets, you have to get into a rhythm. Things aren't just going to, the Tuesday and Friday payouts, that's going to get into a rhythm. And then that Tuesday and Friday payouts might turn into Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days a week. And then that might turn into Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or something along those lines. It's just, once we get into a rhythm, we're going to, it's got to be a rhythm thing.
In addition to that too, I would suggest that on the trader's end, we've been noticing that some individuals, they'll send in like 4 or 5 emails at one time, right? So think about it. If there's like 100 of you guys that are sending in 4 or 5 emails, and they're all different subjects at different times, well, that's 500 emails between 100 of you guys that are just randomly spamming the inbox, right? So where the community can help us out is just send that one email, guys. Try your best not to, spam with different titles and whatnot within 1 hour, then 45 minutes later, then 10 seconds later. Just be patient. Send that one email. We're going through. We're doing our best to get caught up. Continue to get caught up with the emails. It's looking so much more smoother now. But again, what doesn't help from the community side is the constant spamming from the same person with multiple titles, different subjects in it. That is what continues to kind of hold back the customer support, because there's a few of us that continue to do the emails. And if I answer you, then my colleague here answers your third email from 2 hours later. It's just, that's what contributes to the slow process. Okay, guys. So on the community's end, yes, please just send the one email.
If you speak
Don't
more
spam,
language,
don't spam it out. All right, don't spam it out. Just be patient. We'll get to you.
Yeah, and then on that note as well, one request that we have from the support team is when you are sending over an email, just because they do get a lot of emails at a time, please be as specific as possible in the email with what you are looking for or what you need help with. Please include your first name, your last name, your email address, your account number, and a specific little blurb or a couple sentences about either A, what you're experiencing, or B, what you need help with. That'll help everything go a whole lot smoother. That'll cut down on the amount of communication to make sure that you get back to trading faster, which at the end of the day is what we want. We want you to be trading. Additionally, on that note, again, reach out over the proper channels. We have added significantly to our support team over the last few weeks. I know we keep saying it, but we keep doing it. Really over the last few weeks, I think Kyle and Josh, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we've added almost 5, 6, 7 individuals to our team to help out.
Yeah, we're bringing on more as well.
Yeah. So
We're bringing on at least 4 more.
yeah, and listen, we understand that things have been a little slow and too slow. We hope that you are seeing improvement on your end from us, because again, it's about you. But again, just please make sure when you reach out to support over the live, over the web chat on our webpage or via email, that you provide as much information as you can at once, so they can handle your inquiry properly. It'll help everything go a long way and make sure that we can service you properly as well. All right, moving forward here. Regarding information about how we can join Kyle's call. So we will be announcing when Kyle is going to be going on those Zoom calls, obviously prior to the meeting actually happening. As we have said, we are limiting it to 100 just because we need to be able to handle everybody individually. So we will make an announcement over our social media channels. It could be something that you may see in our the weekly FCFF news bulletin. We will get the information out there to everybody to give everybody a fair chance to hop on. If you cannot hop on, or you are not one of the 100 that is able to hop on at that time, do not worry. These are going to continue to happen, as Kyle mentioned. We want to help everybody. We want to engage with all of you. So yes, please be on the lookout over the next couple of days / week for information on that. Kyle, do you want to touch on breaches and how to move forward if your account was breached?
The breaches, there should be a reason why you got breached. If there's not, just email into the support email and we'll get the reason why. But there should be some type of thing in play where it gives you the reason why your account was breached. It shouldn't just say your account was manually breached, like I've been seeing in the emails from people. From now on, there's going to be a reason why and directly for your case of why you were breached. Most of the people that are being breached, from what I see, are for some type of account management, copy trading, and that sort. You're never going to be breached for say dupe IP. That's not like why you're breached. It's when you have a dupe IP and it shows up on dupe IP, that just means that you are being put under compliance now, and then we send it to our risk team and they do an IP check with all those accounts that are on the same IP. And if you get caught with having dupe IP and the copy trades and it looks like account management, well, then that's when you get breached. There's a huge amount of you guys that do it. You can say no, you don't, all you want, but when you get the proof and it's sent to your email, then you'll see.
Also with breached accounts, I've been noticing an influx of daily drawdowns breached, and then we're getting screenshots of like, well, no, see, like I still have like $11 left of wiggle room and whatnot. As a reminder, our system is automatic. Okay, so if you reach it even by like $11 or $100, whatever your daily drawdown is, the system's gonna close you out right then and there, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna close you out. But what ends up happening is that on your dashboard, it may not capture that breach because it was so fast, right? So as a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, our system is automatic. Okay. So if you're breaching your account because of your daily drawdown, and then you try to send in a screenshot that says like, oh look, see, I still have room, but also your account status says inactive, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you breached your daily drawdown. Okay. So our system is clean, our system is automatic. So, we're encouraging you guys, come on, man, be real with yourself. Make sure you realize that, yes, you did breach. And you know what? Like, if you email in, there's a possibility that we might give you a discount code. You just got to go on to live chat or the email. A lot of you guys know about our discount code when you breach your account. So, but in order for you guys to obtain that, you have to seek that out via live chat or inquire about what are the next steps via email. Okay, but try not to like argue with us by showing us screenshots that you still have like $50 left of drawdown. Like, nah, man, you were automatically breached by the system. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's a non-negotiable. We're not going to negotiate that. Okay.
Perfect. Yep, good call on that. One other question that comes up here, and I know Kyle wants to bring something up as well in a few, but one thing that keeps coming up as well is, hey, I'm waiting for my live credentials, and I've been waiting a while for them. How can I get them? When can I expect to see them? If you've been waiting for really more than a week or so for your live credentials, and you filled out the proper KYC verifications, the Google form ID verification, and you can check on your dashboard that your account says passed, please reach out to our support team, over email or over the webpage chat that we have on our website. We can help you out with that almost immediately. That is something that we had to get better with, the verification process. And we actually have something that is going to be implemented in the next week or so, that will make the verification process that much easier. So the wait times are cut down significantly. But for the time being, if you are waiting for your credentials to go to your live account, reach out to the support team. And in the subject line, just mention something about need live credentials or waiting for live credentials. And then again, first name, last name, email address, your account number, and also a description of what you're trying to do, just so the community service team can assist you properly and in the fastest way possible. So again, if you're waiting for your live credentials, email the support team, or go to the webpage chat on our website, and reach out accordingly via those means, and they can assist you with that.
Can I add one more thing to that, Bobby? Community, don't forget, right? You got to know if you've met the minimum requirements that we have laid out as parameters. All right. So I've seen some emails where it's like, hey, I passed my phase 2. When am I going to get my live? And then I go check on our back office, and you may have hit the target profit, but you haven't completed the minimum days. All right. So this is an encouragement to make sure you really understand and you're keeping track of all the minimum requirements. All right. I would hate for you guys to email in and then I'm not answered to help you guys. I'm not able to assist you guys because you haven't fulfilled all the minimum requirements in order to go on to the next step, if it's phase 2 or live or whatever it may be. So please, first class community, check your dashboards. Make sure that you've hit your target profit and you've obtained your minimum day trading days, and make sure that your account says active. I think a lot of us are not utilizing our first class Forex dashboard. The encouragement is use your first class dashboard. The announcements are there. You can check all that stuff, right? please don't waste your time sending in an email when you can easily just check that within a matter of minutes.
All right. Yep, Josh, you're spot on there. Thank you for that. Kyle, I know you had a couple things you wanted to mention real quick. Do you want to touch on that a little bit?
What was that? I went in and out.
Oh, all good. I know there was two things that you wanted to touch on. One maybe regarding slippage.
Yeah, so the slippage issues that I keep hearing about, we're working on getting those resolved as soon as possible for you guys. I mean, you know, if I saw slippage as a trader, I probably wouldn't trade for right now. If it's that bad that you guys are saying, I've tested it and I don't see that bad of slippage. But I mean, if you guys think it's that bad and you know, you're on a live market. So, it's not like market execution on a demo account. You're on a live account. So that's pretty much what we're working on, the slippage issues as well. So.
And then Kyle, was there something else you wanted to touch on? Maybe a surprise?
Yeah, so we're going to do discount code for 15% off for everybody, credit or crypto, and for the next 24 hours. You could use it for the credit. Right now there's only crypto discount code, I believe. I think it's 20% off. But for everybody that's using credit card, you could use the surprise 15. We'll post it on I guess we can post it to the dashboards as well.
Yeah, that's something that could probably be sent out to everybody's dashboard. And we could put a 24-hour period on it. We'll touch on that when we finish up here. But again, that is a 50% discount for everybody in our community for a 24-hour period. So
Let me add to that, Bobby. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you guys are hearing this like completely, right? Surprise 1-5, surprise 15 for the next 24 hours. We're giving everyone basically crypto, debit, credit card. You're getting a 15% discount on any evaluation that you purchase. Again, there's 192 of you guys on this call right now. Surprise 15. All right, surprise 15, surprise 1-5, 15% off for the next 24 hours. So even if we post this in the announcements or anywhere else before 5 o'clock tomorrow, that discount code is going to be completely gone. So if you've got, if you're looking to purchase another evaluation, now's your time for 15% off.
And on that note, I see a couple comments about people saying, why are you guys doing discounts if you are behind? We're doing discounts because we honestly feel bad that we are behind. This is not something that we intended to do. We appreciate our community and all their patience, and we want to reward you for that patience by giving you a discount code. This isn't something we're doing because we need to. It's something we're doing because we want to do it for you. Look, we've recognized and said it many times. We understand that we are behind. We have gotten a lot better and have gotten a lot further caught up. Again, if there's something specific that you have in mind, reach out to the community support team. They will answer you and they will get you a response on your question, but you need to be as specific as possible when you reach out to them so they can provide you with a proper answer. But again, this discount code is in place because we appreciate you and we appreciate your patience and we want to reward your patience. All right. Let's go over a few others here. Let's see here. Hi, team. Why is it that some people are waiting for approval after 1 month while other people have been approved and paid for in deal already, even though the request of withdrawal days or weeks after I did? Josh, Kyle, do you want to touch on that?
Yeah, I think it's really kind of what Kyle talked about in the earlier session of our Zoom, and we're going to encourage you to go back and rewatch that, right? But a lot of the time, it's a lot of work to comb through somebody's account, right? And more often than none, We're dealing with like copy trading. We're dealing with account management. We're dealing with individuals who literally place like 10,000 trades within a very short amount of time. It's a lot of work to go through these things versus someone who, you know, who doesn't do that type of trading, or who's not, you know, copy trading and whatnot. As we stated before, we owe it to ourselves as First Class Forex to do our due diligence to make sure that the proper people are getting their payouts. All right. So again, you know, we apologize. It's not that we're holding on to your payout and we don't want to pay you out. You just might be one of those individuals that just got to comb through, you know, a little bit more, or we're combing through some other ones and, you know, we're going to get to you. But as Kyle stated before, your payout has not been forgotten. It hasn't. No payouts will be forgotten. It's just we continue to do our due diligence where our team is growing, but we're not going to continue to ask people to be understanding of like your fellow community members doing copy trading. You know, like, I'm sorry, like it's just these copy traders and these account managers, they continue to be kind of a thorn at our side, right? And it sucks having to send out these emails that say, sorry, you're not getting your payout because you were copy trading or your account's being managed. If you're not one of those individuals, then you have nothing to be worried about. Again, we're asking for the, you know, 100th time, just continue to be patient with us. Your payout request has not been forgotten. And if it's been a little bit longer than normal, yeah, go ahead and email into support or email or get connected to live chat. We will try our best to expedite some of those issues, especially if you've been waiting for a long time. All right. But other than that, you know, we're going to get to you. We're going to get to you. That is a guarantee of ours, where we will get to you.
All right. One other thing we have here is about deal contracts. Regarding the fact that some people's deal contracts are expiring or have expired. Kyle, do you want to say something about that quickly? I'm sure he's still on here. I know he's having some connectivity issues. All right. Josh, do you want to say anything about that?
I think with that, it's just more, you know, continue to be patient. If you guys are having certain issues with that, a lot of the time it's, you know, just again, we're encouraging you guys to go ahead and email in, so that way we can identify actually what the problem is or where it may have gotten lost or whatnot. It's so hard to identify exactly what it is to like the general public. The only way we can really get you the best answer is by us going into the back office and seeing where the disconnect is. So there's multiple reasons on why we're having some of those deal issues or whatever it may be. But I know Pat is on the call as well. Maybe Pat
can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
we can.
Regarding the deal contracts, a lot of them are getting canceled for a couple of reasons. We're going with a little bit of a different system right now coming up. So what's happening now is that people who are going through the verification process, if they have uploaded their Google form, okay, and upload their documents to us, they're immediately going to their certified account. They don't have to wait for a deal contract. You won't receive a deal contract until you are approved for your payout, for your first payout. Now, some of you may have already had a payout and your deal contract got canceled. Don't worry about it. Okay. What's going to happen is you will get another deal contract at the time of payout, but we're just doing we're trying to get the verified people out as long as they've uploaded their documents to at least get them their certified account so they can start trading. So the deal contracts are now coming later when you're approved for payout. There's really no reason in having, you know, thousands of deal contracts out there right now if somebody's not going to make a payout. It's a waste of the company's money, and honestly, you know, it's a little too time consuming. So we figured that it was easier for us to have those contracts come out when you're approved for payout. And this way, you'll actually communicate with somebody in our compliance department that will take a look at your ID and immediately send you an email with a link to do your deal contract. And it's been going a lot quicker. We're also probably very shortly, we're working on our own contract where we won't even be dealing with a deal contract. We'll have our own FCFF contract, and that will actually make things a lot quicker as well. You still will be able to get paid through deal. We're always going to pay through deal. That's not going to be the issue, but eventually we're going to have our own FCFF contract as well. So again, just to reiterate, you're going to get verified first as long as you've uploaded your documents that the support staff gives you. As long as you upload that through the Google form, we verify you right away. I know a lot of you are coming into the live chat and seeing that we've been asking you now, have you uploaded via Google form? You're like, yes, and we immediately get you live. That's our goal, to get you live and on a certified account right away. And then again, from there, you will receive a contract, whether it's a deal contract or an FCFF contract, okay, when you are ready to get your payout and you're approved for your payout from the compliance department.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Pat.
Yep.
One other thing, while we have you on here, if you want to just say one word about what's happening in support right now with the community support team.
Sure.
How have things been going? What improvements are you seeing?
Look, listen all. I mean, we all understand that we have a payout issue, and we're working on it. All right, very diligently right now. Okay. We can give you some answers if we have some answers about what is going on with your account. We can do it. Some people are in like a final review, and there's kind of notes to some of the accounts, and we can at least help you and say, listen to me, there's a possibility that you're not going to get paid because of a terms of services violation. If we know that violation, we'll tell you. But that doesn't necessarily mean, if you're in final review, that doesn't necessarily mean, okay, that you're going to get denied. But right now they're looking into it a little bit deeper. So you might see myself or others on the live chats, saying something like that to try and at least help you out to know what's going on or what stage you are in your payout process. As far as honestly verifications, I honestly think they're going a lot smoother. I mean, we used to have a huge spreadsheet of people who need to get verified. I mean, that's going a lot smoother. We're trying to answer everybody as swiftly as possible. I know sometimes you will go from an agent to another agent, and that agent usually is me, who's taking care of the problem accounts, and you have to sit a little bit. Please, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get to everybody as best as I can and try and dig into their issues so that I can assist everybody and try and make sure they don't have to come back to support. We really want to try and take care of you 100% as best as we can. Sometimes we don't have the answers. We try and do the best that we can with that. I think emails are getting answered much more swiftly now. We have a lot of people on email staff right now trying to take care of that. Don't get frustrated if you're not getting an answer back right away on the emails. Don't spam us like Josh said with like 10 emails because you didn't get an answer from yesterday. We're going to get to them. We're going to get to your answer. The more you spam with more emails, the worse it gets for us because it just forces us to have to answer, 5 emails from one person instead of just waiting patiently for you to get an answer. I mean, basically that, we're really trying to do the best we can. Just to give you one idea of the magnitude of our community right now. Okay. I think it was last week, we answered almost 9,000, live chats, 9,000 guys. That's a lot. Okay. And we try to get to everybody we can. And I have to tell you, when we close the chat after New York session and we close the chat after London session, out of those 9,000, if there are some people that don't get answered, you want to know what it is? It's like maybe 10 or 15 people that didn't get answered. I mean, out of 9,000 chats, in a week, that's pretty good. We apologize if that does happen sometimes. We're trying to do what we can to correct it and actually try and get the live chat on a little bit longer than what it is. But we're on, we're on almost 24/7, but we're getting there. We'll see what we could do about increasing, some of the time that we are open for live chat as well. Basically, that's, really it. That's just a quick update. We're trying to do the best that we can, and just like I say, and I always say, please be patient with us. But
Trisha, real quick,
we're getting there.
before you hop off here, what is the easiest way for somebody to contact you or your team to get information about either their account, or if, let's just say, they need to get their live credentials? What is the
Me personally, I'm on during New York session, okay, and we have another gentleman, okay, that's on during the London session that does what we do. The fastest way, in my opinion, right now, is to come into live chat. Okay, we have so many emails right now. Live chat is cranking right now, and we're really doing a good job of trying to take care of people. If somebody needs to get a verified account and they've uploaded their information, come right into live chat and we'll take care of it. I can take care of it immediately on the spot when you get in there. Okay, if somebody can't help you, they will give it to either myself, who's in charge of the New York chat, okay, or we have a gentleman that takes care of the London chat, and he can take care of that as well.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Go over a few others here. I know Kyle had an issue with his headset. Not too sure if he got that fixed or not, but we'll go through a couple others here.
Yeah, Bobby, let's go through a couple more, then we can call it we can wrap it up, just so we can be respectful of everyone's time.
That works. All right, I'm just kind of running through here. Hold on one sec, Josh.
In the meantime, I like to announce something. So there was a typo on our surprise discount code of the 15%. Correction, it's actually surprise 25. So we're actually going to give the community an opportunity to get a 25% discount on any evaluation that the potential first class trader, certified trader wants to purchase. All right. So any evaluation right at the moment, 25% off, crypto, credit card, debit card. The code, ladies and gentlemen, is surprise25 with a capital S. We will be putting this in your guys' dashboard on the announcements for the dashboard. We'll be letting everyone know via social media as well, but this is only a 24-hour thing. So tomorrow midnight, Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be surprise with a capital S, surprise 25% off. And that is coming from our COO, Kyle.
Fantastic. Also, I want to introduce somebody as well from our team, and her name is Carla. Carla, are you on the call?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Carla,
Hi, everyone.
Introduce yourself to the community.
Yes, hi, everyone. I am Carla, and I help with the Spanish community with our company, First Class. So I go ahead and help on different platforms on Instagram, Discord, and I just do my best to support with all the questions with our foreign traders. And we did create a certified Spanish chat. We deleted the general one just because we also want to make our Spanish community, feel included and that they are being heard. So that is what I'm here to support with. My Spanish, I'll go ahead and say it in Spanish now, if that's okay.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Sí, soy Carla, también me llamo Zoe en Discord y en Instagram. Yo soy la persona que les ayudo atrás de estas plataformas, hablando, lo hago mejor cuando lo escribo. So, gracias por su paciencia. Lo que estamos haciendo como la comunidad, estamos tratando de mejorar la compañía, nuestro sistema, la estructura para poder asistirlos y saber que ustedes también tienen una voz. Hicimos un chat que es para certificados para ustedes, porque también queremos incluirlos a todos, o sea, de diferentes países de México, Venezuela, Brasil, Italia. Estamos tratando lo mejor, y como en este video se puede traducir, hay subtítulos que puedes tú escoger para poder es leerlo en español. Entonces aquí estoy yo para poder ayudarlos lo mejor que pueda. Igual les pedimos que sean pacientes, por favor. El chat en español es lo mismo que en inglés. Las reglas también se aplican. Ser respetuosos. Ya les hemos explicado que estamos haciendo todo lo posible para poder mejorar y resolver sus problemas. Lo que están hablando es de que si tú sigues mandando un correo al equipo de support, todos los días, lo que estás haciendo es estás mandando tu correo al último de la línea. Entonces tienes que ser paciente para poder ellos responderte con tiempo y no se tarde más. Entonces, yo sé que hay muchas personas que están frustradas, pero trabajen con nosotros, estamos dando la cara, estamos enseñándoles que estamos haciendo lo más que podamos. Entonces, igual si tienen preguntas, mándenselo a support. Si van a Instagram, ahí no podemos, la cosa conmigo, por ejemplo, yo no tengo acceso a su cuenta. Yo no tengo el sistema para poder ver directamente los detalles de su cuenta. Entonces, ahorita lo que están explicando es que live chat es una posibilidad más rápida para poder ser respondidos. Entonces, si pueden, en una manera, ustedes escribir sus preguntas en inglés y después poder ustedes mismos traducirlo, entonces eso les ayudaría mucho, porque ahorita están diciendo que live chat es más rápido de ser respondido. Igual, tienen cualquier pregunta, sí me pueden mandar mensaje mientras que lo pueda responder. Y gracias por estar con nosotros y seguir con First Class.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carla. I really appreciate that. And I know our Spanish speaking community does as well. Carla's been a phenomenal addition to our team, and she's manning the Instagram page and also the Discord for the Spanish speaking community. So feel free to welcome her. Feel free to continue speaking with her, as many of you have. And we will be able to handle that accordingly as well. So Josh, with that, I know we still have a lot more questions. We will touch on these more so on our next call and also on the flight, the FCFF weekly bulletin. So please, everyone, if you did not hear before, we are doing a weekly bulletin called Flight, which you can subscribe for by going to our webpage, waiting about 5 seconds or so, and then a pop-up will appear. When that pop-up appears, input your email address, press subscribe, and then you will be automatically subscribed to our FCFF weekly bulletin. And again, the name of that is Flight. It's going to have a lot of important information and updates for our community. It's also going to be a great way for us to announce contests, giveaways, provide some background information about what's going on the back end internally with FCFF, just to make sure that we are being transparent with our community. So again, go to our webpage, subscribe to Flight. And on top of that, if you happen to do so between now and before we start our live stream next Wednesday, you are going to be automatically entered into a giveaway for a free 200K account. So again, subscribe to Flight, the FCFF weekly bulletin, between now and before the live chat, before our live stream next Wednesday, and you will be automatically entered into a giveaway for a free 200K evaluation. On top of that, if for those of you who have questions about your specific accounts, for example, if you've been waiting a long time for an answer on what is happening with your payout, please go into the live chat on our webpage and be as specific as you possibly can about what you are experiencing or what you are looking for. Additionally, you can also email our support team as well through the support@firstclassforexfunds.com email. And again, be as specific as possible in that email. And lastly, don't forget, we have the 25% off running. And I believe that is starting tonight and will be running for 24 hours. So again, that will be surprise 25. We will post that on our social media channels to our community for everyone to use on their challenges should you want to do so. Josh, do you have anything else you want to add?
Yes. one thing that we forgot to mention before we close out, guys, is we're gonna start doing podcasts with our community, and that's something in addition to us trying to revamp our image, us trying to get our faces out there, us trying to do these interviews and all this stuff, man. So there's a lot of things that we're trying to explore, like what transparency really looks like, so that way you guys can have more continued access to us. All right. But with that being said, I think, Bobby, I'm good, man. I think we covered a lot today. Next week, we will really give an opportunity to do some first class live problem solving tactics with Kyle. So stay tuned to that, so that way you can get that stuff immediately answered. But other than that, man, the only suggestion that we have for you guys is continue your trading, practice your risk management to reward, make sure that you're not, gambling. But in addition to those things, just, continue the platform with us, man, and we'll be all right. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you all so much for hopping on with us. And we will see you all next week. Again, subscribe to Flight, as you will get a lot of your questions that we were not able to get through today answered, as well as some really important updates, information. And again, you will be automatically entered into the free 200K evaluation giveaway. So again, keep an eye out for that. Go and subscribe. Keep an eye out for the announcement that we're making today about the surprise 25 discount. And again, thank you all for sticking on with us today. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate you being a part of our community. Thank you all so much. And we hope you all have a great rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're located around the world. Thank you all so much.